Hey, what's happening everyone, and welcome back to the channel. As you can see, there are some changes. So hear me out really quick. I'm kind of using you guys as like a test for me, but we're also going to do a reaction because I need to make sure everything's working the way I'm hoping it's working. So as you can see, the set has changed. This is like my draft of how everything is going. I have completely changed everything. I've moved everything around. I built a desk. I bought stuff. Like, it's messy back there. Like, this is not final product, but I need feedback on how it sounds generally, because I think it sounds right, but I wanted to do like a quick run through before I fully commit to everything changing. So to do so, we're going to listen to the jam. We're going to listen to their track In This City. This is off their debut album, actually, which was released in 1977. You even like the new mic arm here? Like, I'm working on it. So In This City is their debut single from this album. I chose it not only to, of course, like I said, put out a reaction, but to see how everything's kind of working. So I think it's kind of working all right on my end, but this is my way of seeing truly how everything is going to turn out. So I haven't even pulled up the lyrics at all or anything, but let's go ahead and play this song. There's going to be something cool I think you guys are going to like as well. Let's go ahead and play the song. We'll talk about it after. Here we go, guys. Bass came in hard right there. They're gonna tell ya about the young idea. Man, yes, and now you said you bit. This is that melodic but still heavy hitting kind of punk. Very scratchy. I don't know what you're thinking. You're still thinking. Right in the street. Interesting. We want to say, we're gonna tell you about a young idea, and if it don't work, at least you stay on track. I mean, that's the band coming in and making a pretty strong statement, I would say. Look, once again, this is their debut album. What year did this come out? 1977. They're coming out strong. This is the first track on the second side of the album, and I think it hits you in all the right places. Weller, he sounds absolutely great. He has that snarky snart to him. He has a little bit of that bite in the way that he's singing as well, which to me lends itself to that kind of punk aesthetic at least. But you hear what's already starting to separate them from other bands, and of course what would kind of show their evolution as they move forward, at least in the albums and music I've heard from them. But you have that strong guitar work, especially that very scratchy tone that comes in. Why did I do a horse noise? I don't know why I did a horse noise out of all the things, but that scratchy tone from Weller. And then Foxton, when his bass comes in, especially on the second verse, on that part there, he's always moving around. But when he comes in at that particular point, there's a depth to the way he plays. There's a certain thickness to him. And I love when that comes in just very strongly. It immediately kind of upheaves what they were doing before and just adds to the momentum, adds to the chaos, along, of course, with Buckler on the drums. You're going to have Rick Buckler here, and, I mean, he's putting it down. He is, to me, the backbone of what I would consider something kind of proto-punk, I guess, in this particular track. It says that this reached number 40 in the UK singles chart in 1977, making it their first top 40 single and the beginning of their streak of 18 consecutive top 40 singles. Now, let's look at these lyrics actually really quick. I forgot to do that. In the city, there's 1,000 things I want to say to you, but whenever I approach... Sorry, my headphones. Listen, listen, it's a whole rough draft I'm doing here. In the city, there's 1,000 things I want to say to you, but whenever I approach you, you make me look a fool. I want to tell you about the young ideas, but you turn them into fears. So it's trying to show this person or this entity, like, hey, I want to do this, but they're always shut down in some way. In the city, there's 1,000 faces all shining bright, and those golden faces are under 25. They want to say they're gonna tell you about the young idea. You better listen now. You've said your bit. Like, you've had your chance, you've had your say. It's time to listen to the next generation, the younger generation. And even if, like, it's not even an asking of, like, okay, the young generation is taking over, but at least give them ear. Let them voice their opinions, let them voice their ideas, because you might learn something. And I know what you're thinking. You're sick of that kind of crap. But you'd better listen, man, because the kids know where it's at. In the city, there's 1,000 men in uniforms, and I've heard they now have the right to kill a man. We want to say we're going to tell you about the young idea, and if it don't work, at least we still tried. See, like, at least let it have a chance. At least make an attempt for change, to let the younger generation, the next generation, air their voices, because there's always, since the beginning of time, the older generation always looks down on the next generation for whatever reason. Could be something as silly as the way they wear their hair, the clothes they're wearing, the music they're listening to, whatever. There's always something, but there's always that, like, looking down. And then there's always the reverse, the younger generation looking like, oh, come on, come on, grandpa. So, but we can all kind of work on our differences and work our strengths together. The older, with their experience, with their knowledge that they've gained over their years, and the younger, perhaps with their youthful energy, their new ideas that they may want to bring up. Like, come on, y'all, let's mingle. In the city, there's 1,000 things I want to say to you. That's an awesome track. I really love the lyrics as well. It says that while the album was not particularly successful in the UK albums chart, of course, the song, like I mentioned, was. And then I guess Polydor Records decided to commemorate the 25th anniversary of the Jam and re-releasing, I should say, this particular debut album. And it peaked one more time at number 36, even higher than when it was issued originally. So that's pretty cool. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Like I said, I wanted this to be like a normal reaction, but at the same time, I also wanted this to be a sort of rough draft, I guess you could say. So hope that you enjoyed it. Please let me know your thoughts of the song and, of course, everything else going on around here. I'm not too worried about the set. I hope you liked it. And the Spotify thing, that's kind of cool. Like, I hope you liked it, but this isn't, like, final. I'm going to still kind of adjust things. I got a few things to figure out. I'm more just concerned about the actual sound, how everything is, But I think I got it. Let me know your thoughts about everything, song, set, me, life, in the comments down below. Subscribe, like the video, support what I do on Patreon, because that's what built this. That is for sure what changed everything. So thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful rest of your night, and I will see you all later. Bye.